Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome to a brand new segment on Like Yesterday's YouTube channel. It's called Tonight I'm Cleaning Up My Backlog. This is a show where I'll be digging through my library and playing the games that I have not had the time yet. So how this is going to work is I will play the game for an entire week and then give feedback to you guys. Alright. So if you like this kind of content, please subscribe, please like the channel, it helps me out a lot. Just a little heads up, I'll still be doing the rewind. Those episodes will be released now on Thursdays, and these review videos will be released on a Tuesday. As most of you might know, I started a relationship with the PlayStation 3 at the beginning of the year, and I have to say it's been going really well. In fact, so well that I have fallen in love. Yes, it's gotten to a stage where when my wife leaves the living room, I slowly caress it, tenderly, stroking my hand over that silky matte finish. Yeah, it's gotten weird. Alright, so here's the thing. I've realized recently that I play a lot of adult games. The kind of games that you shouldn't be playing when kids are around. And I've noticed that they stumble in at the most inconvenient times where I need to explain why that guy is missing his head. To find a solution to this problem, I needed to tailor my gameplay experience over the weekends to a more family-friendly kind of gameplay. And this is when I stumbled upon Ratchet and Clank. So I've been living under a rock for the past 2 decades, and I have never played the Ratchet and Clank games. And was I pleasantly surprised? You know, on the surface it looks like a kid's game, but when you really look closely, it's some of the most imaginative and brilliant gaming experiences I've ever had. So my story with Ratchet and Clank is I stumbled upon a copy of Tools of Destruction on the PlayStation 3. Now I played the first and second level and I was blown away. Now I know this is probably not the best experience of the Ratchet and Clank series, as I understand from YouTube, but I really enjoyed the platforming, the diversity of the guns, and it was really fun. But after the second level, the disc just decided it's not going to work anymore. I was really bummed. And then, by some luck, I stumbled upon a crack in time. Now I only bought the disc, but I didn't care because I really wanted to get into Ratchet and Clank. And man, was I blown away. Now the first thing I noticed is that I have a really big, ridiculous smile on my face while playing this game. It's cartoony, it's got great characters in it, and I really actually had a laugh. What impressed me the most about this game is how fantastic it looked on the PlayStation 3. As it is a continuation of the main story, I wasn't really aware of what and where the story was at that point, but you know, it didn't really matter. There was really a heartfelt story in this game and I was along for the journey, absolutely. I had so much fun with this because it's not just normal platforming, and you're also split between Ratchet and Clank, and both of them have their own missions and insanely cool abilities, and the mechanics are just so delightful to play. And the thing is, once you get used to the gameplay, it just cranks it up by introducing you to new weapons. Where can I find a Mr. Zircon? I love that dude. I want a t-shirt, I want a teddy bear, I want a real-life robot.
Mr. Zircon has returned with a vengeance. Do not worry, Furball. Mr. Zircon will protect you.
I just loved it. And the thing is, as the game progresses, it introduces you to new abilities, like the hover boots, where it just goes from a brilliantly enjoyable game, it just kicks it up a few notches, and it's just unreal. I couldn't stop playing this game. I just really couldn't. Ratchet and Clank on the PlayStation 3 is amazing. Now another thing I really enjoyed was the way that you could travel from one planet to the next in a little spaceship, and you also encounter enemies which you can shoot with your plane. It was just a whole lot of fun, and diversity in this game, I was just really blown away by it. And the planets themselves that you get to visit. You touch down on the planet with your plane and they are so alive and brimming with color and personality, and every planet offers something completely different. This woke a childish kind of joy in me. the kind of joy that you only find in children, the kind of joy that children have when they see bubbles and balloons. I just had a great time here. And it sort of inspired me to go out looking for the other Ratchet and Clank games. I don't really know. I think this is probably, A Crack in Time is probably one of the better installments in the series. Correct me if I'm wrong. If there's another one I should play, definitely drop down in the comments and let me know about it. I don't know if I set the bar too high. I think this is probably my biggest concern now. After playing A Crack in Time, going back to the PlayStation 2 games, which are not that easy to find and they come at a pretty steep price. So I don't know, so I just stick to the PlayStation 3, play the Ratchet and Clank games on there, maybe move on to the PlayStation 4 remake. Yeah, and eventually work my way to Rift Apart. So I don't know. So if there are really hardcore Ratchet and Clank fans out there, please let me know down in the comments below which game should I play next in the Ratchet and Clank series. I love this game. I think it's probably one of the best games I've ever played. I know that I say that a lot, but this is definitely a 9 out of 10. It's very close to being like a perfect game. So guys, if you like this kind of content, please drop me a like and do subscribe to the channel for more review content. As I said before, review content will be on a Tuesday and more episodes of the Rewind will be released on a Thursday, just to give me a little bit more breathing space to get the videos done for you guys. So yeah, guys, I really appreciate falling in, and I'll check you guys next week for the next video. Have a good one. Cheers.